clung to his fame.
There've been a lot of false starts, but now some are saying that yes, indeed, they now know who D.B. Cooper is. I have been enamored with this story for a long time. Ryan Burrow, ABC News correspondent in Chicago, is following this story. What's going on, Ryan?
Well, it sounds as though the fingers are now being pointed at a Michigan man who died back in 2014 by the name of Walter Recca, a former paratrooper with the military, also spent time as a stunt devil, apparently confessing to a friend in audio recordings that were recorded over 8 years, 3 hours of tapes recorded, confessing and giving specifics as to how this hijacking played out, how he demanded money, why he wanted certain things, and apparently just prior to his death confessed to family members that he was indeed D.B. Cooper and tried to get a confession notarized, but family members said, no, don't do that because then they'll haul you away and take you to jail, so that never happened.
What's this story about the government knew who it was, but they didn't want to arrest him?
So the statement is from the family, and keep in mind this is the niece of this man, Walter Recca, is the one who is coming forward with the book written by a friend, Carl Warren, and it's being now published. So there is a little bit of financial gain coming out of this, but the statement is that the government knew who Recca was, confronted him, actually undercover. A couple of guys in hard hats came up to him, asked him to go out for a drink. He agreed. They said they knew who he was and that he was working for them now. And from that point on, he was working as a federal contractor, by a federal government contractor.
Now this book is coming out, and they've said that they're going to hold a news conference and sort of give details and buy the book. And as you say, there's a financial part to this. But this Walter Recca has the background to actually pull off this caper.
Yeah, it sounds like he did numerous jumps, if indeed he is the guy. Before this happened, he was hard up for cash, according to the family, didn't want to be poor all of his life, and was desperate. His family says on his deathbed he regretted it. In fact, apparently was involved in another robbery, according to family members, where he robbed a store and actually gave money to the manager because he felt so bad on the way out, but was eventually arrested for that. So said he didn't want to do it, but felt he needed to do it.
When's the book coming out?
You know, that's a good question. I actually don't have the specifics on that. They kind of rolled it out yesterday. I have a feeling it's pretty soon it's coming out here.
Do we know why he picked the name D.B. Cooper?
No, that hasn't come up. That may be something that's in the book. The press conference yesterday just kind of gave us a little appetizer, I suppose. The FBI, by the way, has come out and said, look, a lot of people have come forward. We don't have anything to substantiate this at this point. We continue to field tips, but you may remember back in 2016, they wound down that investigation. They don't have anyone working full-time on that investigation anymore.
Because they're all on the Russian investigation. Why don't they find out who D.B. Cooper is and get some real news out here? Ryan Burrow, thanks for checking in. Have a good day.
Take care.
You got it.